Somebody told me peace.
Damien Crawford is an entertainer, a singer, a songwriter, a friend, and a lover. Oh gosh, I've been a musician for years, so I've always loved music. But I think just seeing the greats like Michael Jackson and Beyonce and Usher and even Chris Brown and even Rihanna, like that world just looks so fun. It looks so entertaining, but it's also a lot of work and it's a lot of business that goes into it. So it's just both the best world. I love business and I love entertaining. So I love songwriting just a little bit more, just because I'm not the greatest vocalist, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I am, but words that I can give to others to sing, or people who are great vocalists, and when the song is complete and it comes out amazing, like that's the greatest feeling in the world. Like just those lyrics or just touching other people with words. I think that's the greatest feeling I have, over everything I do. Like, a lot of it is, and a lot of it I pull from people close to me. I'll pull from movies that I've seen, feelings that I've had about certain situations. So I can pull from anywhere, anything that hits me, emotionally, or anything that I see or I hear. I can pull that and write it and make it into a song. So everything isn't necessarily about me. It might be about a close friend or a relative or something I saw on TV or a situation that's happening in the world. So I can pull from anything. I think the album just symbolizes a lot of growth, and it symbolizes a little bit of sensitivity and strength. I have some songs on there that just really touch on friendships that I've lost and relationships that I had that just wasn't the best. And then there's some songs that just talk about when you are feeling kind of cocky one day, you just know that, I went to school and I got a good job and, I have a nice house and nice things and a good family and good friends. So I'm feeling good today, so salute me. So that's where that came from. So it definitely talks about the ups and downs of my life, and it's a very personal album, but it definitely inspires people to be strong and get in touch with the sensitive side as well. Even check on the album. I think I'm gonna go with No Pain, No Gain. I love that record. I shot a video for that record in LA, and that one's one of the more personal songs on the album. But either that or Rockstar Life. I mean,
that one is my favorite.
That song is so fun to perform, and the crowd is so hyped when that song comes on. So that's one of my favorites as well. Oh man, that track, I got the beat from this producer probably like 2 months ago, and when I heard it, I was like, this is crazy. Like, I love those eerie and otherworldly sounding type songs that just the beat alone has so much emotion to it. I love tracks like that. So I was like, I gotta record this ASAP, and even if it's not on my project, I just gotta release it. And once I wrote to it, it was so much bigger than just some song. Like, it spoke to so many people. I felt like so many people could relate to it that I wanted to release it for free for everybody to have on their iPods, and I just wanted the world to just share the love and just, if they ever felt like that, I just wanted them to hear the song and, maybe they'll see where I'm coming from and maybe they felt the same one day. I would, because I don't know if you are a Brandy fan, but I was watching Behind the Music the other day, and the very last thing she said on the episode was, she said, without love, you can't really live. It's just like, you can have all the money in the world, you can have everything you want in the world, a house, cars, cash, but if you don't have love, you're unhappy. Right. And I agreed with her 100%. I was like, so I would definitely, fight for a love, or fight to have love, or rather experience love, than to never experience it at all and just go to work day to day and, go through the motions without ever experiencing that feeling. I didn't at first, but now seeing how big the song is, I didn't know it was going to be this big, but now I definitely feel like I need the proper treatment for that song, so I need to get with the right videographer and get the right concept and really do the song justice, because I feel like it could be a really, big record for me. So that's now in the works. So I'm definitely going to have to do a video for that. I take pride in, like I said, writing everything, and I definitely want to pick records and pick beats and pick songs that will just shine over everything else and just really stand out. So that's my main focus right now, as far as, trying to stand out amongst all the other male artists. And also my live performance, like, I definitely don't want to be one of those artists that just stands there and sings. Like, I'm definitely going to give you a show.
All right.
So I definitely incorporate all that and everything I take from my, the people that inspire me, like Michael Jackson, Beyonce, and, I try to give people a live show and really just bring that record to life on stage. I mean, I feel like there's a couple different reasons why, artists, somebody might be bigger than someone else. I think they're not even a live performance. I think it's just all about promotion, really. Promotion and their grind and picking the right, videos and the right songs. That's really all it is. I know a lot of independent artists right now that are grinding and really making it out there, and I'm, trying to keep up and make sure I do the same thing. Others aren't, doing that as much, and you can tell, but the ones that are grinding, you'll see them. They're performing, they're booking shows, they're shooting videos, they're putting out records and promoting it the right way. So it's all, at the end of the day, it's called the music business. It's a business.
All right.
So behind it, you still got to be smart about how you release things and how you promote everything, because I feel like that's really how people are bigger than the others. I know people that just stand there and sing, and they are amazing, but there's other people out there that don't really have the best material, but they're promoting their behinds off, and they're way bigger. So at the end of the day, I really think it comes down to business. You just got to be smart about how you do your hustle. I feel like the artist right now that's bringing it is Chris Brown. I feel like Chris Brown he's incredible. He is doing his thing right now. He's on every record. He's doing collabs like crazy. He is about to drop another album. He's giving you the live performance that you want, and still, keeping the vocals together. I think Chris is bringing it more than anybody right now, and I commend him for that. Other artists, I feel like they could come a little bit harder. I feel like Trey Songz could come a little bit harder now. I mean, he hit us with Ready, and that was fire, but I haven't heard an album like Ready from him in a minute. So I'm waiting for him to come back out and tear it up, but I give it to Chris right now for the one doing it the biggest. Not pressure, influence, yeah. I do feel like, they put out these dance records, people like it. Of course, let me try to do a dance record. But I don't feel pressure to do it. If I was thinking about doing a fun dance track, but I wouldn't surround my whole album around it. I might just, do it for fun, just to release. The dance music it's fun. I mean, Europeans have been doing it for years. USA is just catching on to it. But it's definitely a freeing sound. It's definitely just go to a party and just bounce around. It's definitely a fun sound. So I like it. I'm all for dance music.
All right.
As long as it has good, I would do dance music with great lyrical content, though. That's one thing I definitely want to stick to having. I would love a collab with Dawn Richard from Danny Kane. I love her EP. I've been a fan of Dawn since the beginning of DK, so I said in an earlier interview I would love to work with Dawn, and I still do. I'm a Brandy fan. I would love to do a song with Brandy. I think that'll be hot. And I would love to do a song with Breezy. I would love to do something with Chris if I could. I liked it. I think it's very different. You don't hear, I never heard Brandy do a song like that, but I think it's definitely a different sound for her. I wanted a little more from Chris. I didn't know he was just gonna rap on it. I wanted him to kind of sing a little bit on it, but it's still a cool track. I like it. I think it's gonna be catchy and it's gonna catch on. And even if you don't like it at first, it's gonna grow on you just because her vocals. I love the layering in her, the way she stacks her vocals like that. She's one of the few artists that does that right now. So I definitely think it's gonna be a big record. I liked it when I first heard it. So I know I'm gonna be performing my I just got booked for Chicago, June 29th to the 1st. I'll be in Atlanta right after 4th of July, and then probably again in Atlanta for Labor Day. So right now I'm just trying to promote the album and perform. That's what you'll get from me right now. And videos are dropping. I'm dropping like 3 music videos in the next like 3 weeks. You'll see like 3 music videos from me from the album.
Can you tell us which ones?
Yeah. I shot the 69 video in LA, and that comes out, I believe, next week. So you'll see something about that coming really soon. And then I also shot No Pain, No Gain in LA, so that's going to be coming out shortly after that. It's actually a continuation of 69. So it all has a story, a twist to it. So it was really, really a smart concept. And I don't know if you know your boy Nunu, but he shot both videos and also came up with the concept. So shout out to Nunu for that. My biggest supporters, definitely my team right now. And some of my closest friends. When I started this, they were right there. They believed in it. They loved what I was doing, and they definitely are still with me. So you'll see, like my background singers, or my dancers that you see me on stage with, and a couple other people that are around. Those are some of my closest friends, like these childhood friends who grew up together. And those are the people that are dancing with me and singing backup for me. So those are like my biggest supporters right now. And then of course my family, my mom definitely supports everything I do. Even though I can give her all my music for free, she still buys everything. And I'm like, Mom, why did you buy that? 5 years from now, I definitely want to be working with a major label, working with major artists. I definitely want to be writing a lot more. I want to do all this performing and touring and all that while I'm, in my prime. But as I get a little bit older, I definitely want to focus more on the writing and, more on the business part of it. So my name will still be attached to everything, and definitely want to go into maybe, start my own business and get my own name or label out there. So plan on being a mogul. It's coming.
All right.
The first step.
But for this love, my life, I know I sacrifice.